Get ready to explore Sweden, a place where nature and elegance come together in the most beautiful way. It's calm and peaceful, but there's so much to discover. Endless forests, crystal clear lakes, and more. In this documentary, we'll take you to the most amazing places, from the ones you've heard of to the ones you haven't. But at first, I'll sprinkle in some fun facts about Sweden you probably didn't know. Plus, at the end, we'll check out a skyscraper that twists and turns, reaching for the sky with cool modern style. Picture this, a country where summer nights glow with the midnight sun, and winter wraps the north in mysterious polar nights. That's Sweden, a place of jaw-dropping contrasts. Swedes savour life's little joys with fika, a coffee ritual that's all about kicking back and bonding. Maybe that's why they're coffee champs. At Christmas, watch for tomte, quirky gnomes sprinkling good fortune. But hold on, Sweden's also a powerhouse of creativity. Think IKEA, Spotify and Skype, game changers born here. Even their metro stations dazzle like art galleries. From Viking tales carved in stone to the dazzling Nobel Prizes, Sweden weaves a vibrant tapestry of old-school charm and cutting-edge cool. Gothenburg. Gothenburg, Sweden's coastal king, rocks a maritime legacy with gutsy flair. Born in 1621, it exploded as the nation's top port, your gateway to the wild world beyond. Feskekåka, dubbed the Fish Church, is a Gothic stunner slinging North Sea goodies daily. The Maritime Museum and Aquarium dive deeper. Old boats and sea critters steal the show. This city's all about bold living. Bike lanes galore and slick trams make it a sustainability champ. Slottsskogen Park's your chill zone, packed with woods, lakes and critters for family fun. Just offshore, the Gothenburg archipelago throws down 20-plus islands. Ferry over for rugged beaches, fishing hamlets, and trails that scream adventure. Summer's your golden ticket. Kiruna. Kiruna, Sweden's northernmost gem, sits deep in the Arctic Circle, dishing out summer's endless midnight sun and winter's jaw-dropping northern lights. It's a front-row seat to nature's wildest light show. Pack your sense of awe. This town's got grit and heart, steeped in Sami culture. Dive into their world of reindeer wrangling, killer crafts and traditions that scream Arctic cool. Kiruna's your ticket to Sweden's indigenous vibe. Iron ore runs this place, literally. The town's shifting a few miles over to dodge a mining meltdown. Even the epic Kiruna Church, a Sami-inspired wooden stunner voted Sweden's prettiest, is hitching a ride. Nearby, Jukkasjärvi's Ice Hotel is pure Arctic swagger. Rebuilt yearly from Torne River ice, it's packed with mind-blowing sculptures, frosty rooms and a chapel. Artists worldwide flex hard here. Kiruna's your launch pad to Abisko National Park. Think rugged trails, wildflowers and the Aurora Sky Station, where the northern lights steal the show. Adventure's calling. Stockholm. Imagine a city where water and land dance together, connected by over 50 bridges. That's Stockholm, the Venice of the North. A place where every turn reveals a new island adventure. But it's not just a pretty face, it's got a green heart. Let's stroll through Gamla Stan, where cobblestones whisper tales of medieval times. The royal palace stands proud, a silent guardian of history, while Stockholm Cathedral reaches for the heavens, its ancient stones echoing with stories. Hop on a ferry to Djurgården, where culture and nature hold hands. The Vasa Museum cradles a majestic 17th century warship, a ghost from the deep, and at Skansen, Sweden's heritage comes alive, inviting you to touch, see and feel the past. In Hammarby Sjöstad, the future shines. Solar panels glint in the sun, and smart design hints at a cleaner tomorrow. And when winter arrives, Stockholm turns into a pastel dream, with skies blushing in soft hues and twilight lingering like a gentle embrace. It's a season of quiet magic, where the city glows with cozy, inviting light. Kalmar. Kalmar, one of Sweden's oldest stomping grounds, hugs the southeastern coast with gutsy medieval vibes and seaside swagger. It's history with a punch. Kalmar Castle, a 12th century beast turned Renaissance rock star, hosted the 1397 Kalmar Union, uniting Sweden, Denmark and Norway like a Scandinavian boss. Green towers and moats loom over cobbled streets. The old town's a time capsule. Tight lanes and wooden relics ooze charm. The 17th century Kalmar Cathedral, a Baroque bruiser, flexes ornate flair and sky-high ceilings that demand a stare. Waterfronts popping with bright houses and cozy cafes along the Baltic, perfect for a bold stroll. The Öland Bridge rockets you to Öland, a UNESCO champ with limestone wilds and Iron Age forts. Lund. Lund, one of Sweden's oldest brainiac hubs, roared to life in the 10th century. It's a history-packed beast with a scholarly punch that still rocks today. Lund Cathedral, a Romanesque titan from the 1100s, towers over the city with twin spires and a wild astronomical clock, the Horologium Mirabile Lundense, kicking it since the 1300s. Watch the three kings strut for Mary Daly. Lund University, born in 1666, is a Euro heavyweight pulling in global talent. Its ivy-draped campus and killer botanical gardens pump youthful fire into the streets, smart and fierce. The Historical Museum flexes Sweden's second biggest archaeological stash, Viking loot to medieval gold. Cobbled lanes, wooden houses and fika-filled cafes keep the vibe bold and cozy. Stadsparken's lush sprawl begs for picnics, while Apokra's Iron Age ruins, Scandinavia's biggest, drop ancient swagger just outside town. Lund's a full-on adventure. Gotland. Gotland, Sweden's Baltic Sea titan, throws down medieval vibes and killer coastlines. It's a history-soaked beast ready to rumble. Visby, a UNESCO heavyweight, rocks a 13th century stone wall that guarded this trade champ. Cobbled streets strut merchant houses and Gothic ruins. Medieval week in August cranks it up with battles and markets. The shore's a showdown of limestone rocks, wind-whipped giants standing tall. Tofta and Sudesand beaches hit hard with raw beauty and Baltic chill, perfect for a gritty escape. Inland, over 90 medieval churches flex 12th century muscle, flashing frescoes and carvings that scream early Christian swagger. Artsy locals now slam out pottery and textiles tied to Gotland's wild roots. Smögen. Smögen, a west coast fishing hotspot, flexes vibrant wooden boat houses and a killer boardwalk, Smögenbryggen, packed with seafood stalls and cafes dishing shrimp and lobster. This village owns Sweden's fishing game, its harbour buzzing with boats hauling in fresh catches daily. The coast's pink granite cliffs, smoothed by wind and waves, scream rugged beauty. Dive in! Skåne. Skåne, Sweden's southern powerhouse, rolls out farmlands, castles and seaside grit. Dubbed the bread basket, its fertile plains crank out grain and goodies, feeding the nation with swagger. The countryside flexes muscle with Söpö and Glimmingehus castles. Glimmingehus, a 16th century medieval beast, stands tough with stone walls. Another prominent landmark is Sofiero Castle, renowned for its beautiful gardens and once a royal residence. Its Rendin Field Park is particularly vibrant in spring. Ystad and Simrishamn hit with rural fire. Cobbled streets, timbered houses and fishing vibes rule. Skurup and Falsterbo beaches slam sandy shores and limestone cliffs into the Baltic. Summer's wild escape. Malmö. Malmö, Sweden's third biggest brawler, smashes medieval roots with cutting-edge guts. Linked to Denmark by the Öresund Bridge, it's a southern coast titan ready to rumble. Malmö Castle, a 16th century fortress, flexes muscle with museums of history, art and nature. Parkland wraps it like a champ. Gamla Stadens Lilla Torg Square hits hard with cobbles, cafes and old-school swagger. Gothic grit pinpointed St. Peter's Church, a 14th century Gothic beast, throws down medieval frescoes and towering vibes. Malmö's eco-warrior cred shines. Sustainability's the name. Green living's the game. Western Harbour's an ex-industrial zone turned eco-legend, rocking energy-smart homes and the turning torso. Sweden's tallest skyscraper. Öland. Öland, Sweden's second biggest island, smashes out limestone plains, ancient ruins and coastal swagger. Crowned the island of sun and wind, its mild climate and wide open sprawl ignite a bold lifestyle that's ruled for centuries. Borgholm Castle, a 12th century fortress turned Renaissance powerhouse, took a fiery hit in the 1600s. Now its rugged stone walls loom large over the Baltic Sea. Solliden Palace, the royals' summer crash pad, throws down lush Italian-English gardens with gutsy style. The East Shore roars with jagged limestone cliffs and sandy beaches that hit hard. Stora Alvaret, a UNESCO titan, dominates with rare wildflowers and tough migratory birds. Nature's elite squad. Classic windmills and gritty fishing villages keep Öland's soul raw and real. Helsingborg. Helsingborg, a southern Swedish beast, stares down Denmark across the Öresund Strait. Centuries of grit and glory in one fierce spot. It's a cultural brawl you can't miss. Kiruna, a medieval tower from the 1300s, stands tall as the last warrior of an old fortress. Perched high, it dishes out killer views of the old town and strait. Swedish-Danish history in your face. The waterfront slams old-school charm with new-school edge. City Hall's red brick Gothic vibes dominate, while Dunker's Kulturhus pumps art, history and tunes. Helsingborg's culture crew runs wild. Sofiero Palace and its gardens, ex-royal turf, explode with rhododendrons and rare blooms. Spring's a riot. Coastal trails north, hit with beaches and villages, Raw's fishing soul south keeps it raw. Where would you begin your Swedish journey? Cosy castles, peaceful shores, or lively towns? Sweden's full of wonders. Enjoyed this? Please subscribe for more adventures. See you soon. Travel gently.